Hey guys, Chuck with ChuckGuy.com. When I first got involved in network marketing, one of the things that I was really struggling with was having enough people to talk to. And I know that hasn't changed for most people today. But there are a lot of advances right now with social media using video to generate leads. And if you're interested in learning how to generate leads with video, stick with me for the next few minutes. I'm going to share some stuff with you that I believe can really help your business. Now, if you're new to this channel, click the little red subscribe button and also that little bell, and it'll give you an alert each time I post a brand new training video. And if you would, give me a thumbs up. It'll really help my video. Okay, so let's get started. The majority of network marketers drop out of network marketing because they don't have enough people to share their business with. But imagine if you had 4 billion people that you could share your business with. Would that make a difference? Well, that's how many people are right now are on the internet. 4 billion internet users worldwide. And you know, it came from small beginnings. It was only like in 1990 that Tim Berners created what we now think of as the World Wide Web. And then it was in 1998 that Google came on the scene. Now, Google is a household name. Everybody, I mean, there's cliches about it. Did you Google it? You know, I mean, it's like, you know, do you want fries with that? It's just a word that's in our vocabulary now. 2005 was when YouTube came on the scene, and it has absolutely exploded on the market. Do you know that right now, 97% of marketers are claiming that videos help their customers understand their products? Does that sound like a little bit of power? So video, yeah, definitely video is it's the medium that people are using to promote their products. Now, I pulled some stats for YouTube. These are brand new stats. That there's right now in the U.S. alone, there's over 180 million people that are using YouTube. 1.8 billion users are logged into YouTube every day worldwide. 1 billion hours, 1 billion hours, get this, 1 billion hours, I gotta say it 3 times, of video are watched daily. And there's 576,000 hours of video that are uploaded daily onto YouTube. Now that has got to scream, use me. That if you want to go fishing, go where the fish are. Well, guess what? These people are not posting these videos onto YouTube because they just have nothing better to do with their time. Video works. So the first thing that we want to learn about is keywords. So what is a keyword? Well, it's basically a person, place, or thing, something you're typing into Google to find out about something. So for example, I wanted to find out about how to do gardening. So if I type in how to do gardening, that would be a keyword, how to do gardening. So you think of keyword, well, when I first got started, I thought of word as simply that. It's a word. But a keyword doesn't necessarily mean one word. It could be 2 or 3 words. In fact, it could be a whole bunch of words. So we have 2 different types of keywords. One is a short tail and one's a long tail. So let's start with a short tail. So if I wanted to find out support, if I needed Apple support for my iPad, I wouldn't just type in Apple because I'm going to find out about everything that's related to apples. And I don't want everything that's related to apples. I want things that are related specifically to getting support for my Apple product. So I type in Apple support. And then that would take me over to Apple's website, and I could log into Apple and find out what I needed to do to fix my iPad. Now, there are, as I said before, there are 2 types of keywords. The second type is a long tail keyword, and the long tail keyword is more specific to what it is your customer is going to be looking for. So for example, when I said Apple, well, when I typed in Apple into Google search, I got everything under the sun related to apples. And I didn't want an apple, the fruit. I wanted support to fix my Apple iPad. So I typed in Apple support, and that took me over to the support page. But it didn't take me over to the support page for the Apple iPad. That was something else I had to do extra. Now, a more specific way to do it would be Apple support, how to fix my iPad. And because it wasn't scrolling, I could write when it's not scrolling. What Google will do is it'll come up with 10 of its best guesses of what you're looking for. And that's what you want to do. You want to get Google to pull your keyword phrase and title of your video up onto the Google search. So being as specific as possible is going to really narrow the number of people that are going to be looking at it. Um, there are some keywords that are really beat up. I mean, everybody under the sun is going after them. So in network marketing, for example, network marketing leads, man, that has got to be like a billion zillion people typing that in on all of their videos. And so how do you stand out from them? So you need to go somewhere beyond just having network marketing leads. So you might type in network marketing leads, how to generate them on demand. That would be something that would be more specific, certainly eliminate a lot of your competition. Now, Google reads from left to right. So you're going to be naming your video, and then when you upload it to YouTube, you're going to give it a title. Now, when you name your video, you want to put the keyword that you're going after at the very beginning of the name that you attach to your video. Now, you upload the video to YouTube, and it's going to give you a place where you're going to give a title to your video, and there you want to again put the main keyword that you're going to be going after at the very beginning of the title. A term that you need to become familiar with, and that's keywords. So what is a keyword? Well, a keyword is basically it's a name of a person, place, or thing, something that would describe something that somebody is going on to Google or YouTube to search out. So if you want to find out about gardening, then gardening would be a keyword. If you want to learn how to plant cabbage, then learn how to plant cabbage might be a keyword, or cabbage planting might be a keyword. So you have two different types of keywords. One is a short tail and one's a long tail. So let's start with the short tail. And basically all it is just what it sounds like. It's short. It's just one or two words generally, maybe three, but it's a very small phrase. And it's going to describe what a person's looking for on the internet. So for example, if I typed in Apple on Google, it's going to give me a whole bunch of stuff about apples. It might be that I'm looking for Apple support and I don't really want to bite into a Macintosh. I really just want to get Apple support for my iPad like I did yesterday. And so you need to type in Apple support would make more sense than just simply typing in Apple, because I don't want to learn about fruit. I need support on my Apple product. Now, a long tail keyword would be more in the way of how to fix my Apple. Now, there's lots of different tools that you can use to do keyword research, but you know what? Google provides one for free, and all you need to do is simply go to Google and up at the very top, type in the term that you wanted to find. And here I've typed in network marketing. Okay, typed in network marketing, and then what it did was it went on to its search engine and it looked up 10 of what it thought to be the closest terms. I don't have it listed on this slide, but it gave me 10 choices. But below that, if you look down at the very bottom of the page, what it did was it went searches related to network marketing. And if you notice this one here, this is a really long one. There's like six, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 words. Now that is truly a long tail keyword. Now if you were titling your video with 9 words, you might think, well, who the heck would ever need a title that long? You think of a book title, it's usually 4 or 5 words tops. This is like a sentence. But that's a keyword. It's a long tail keyword. And that word, this phrase, might just generate you, maybe it'll only generate you, and I'm just guessing, I'm just hazarding a guess because I have not done any research on this keyword. But let's just say that it gave you 20 hits in a month. That's 20 leads a month that you're getting that you didn't have before. Maybe it only gave you 10 leads. Maybe it only gave you 5. Let's just say that it just gave you 5 people that typed in this very phrase in a month. But imagine you had 100 of those. Now, would that not be cool? Would that give you some juice for your business? You're getting 500 people times 5 looking at this. That's what it's all about. What a lot of people do is they make the mistake of going after the short ones. Network marketing examples, for example, is the first one. I couldn't read it on the screen here. Network marketing examples. There's probably thousands of people that are clicking that every day. And so to compete with those other people, it's not going to happen. You're brand new at marketing with video. Your video is never going to get to the top. But if you had one with this many words, you're going to get to the top. And again, this is what we call low-hanging fruit, guys. If you want to get views on your videos, stop trying to go after the most popular terms. Go after terms that are long, that few people are going after, and then just go after tons of those. Okay, I've got a screenshot up of a video that I posted onto YouTube, and you'll notice that in the title here, I've called it How to Get More Signups in Your Network Marketing Business, and also I've put it in the first line of my description that is directly below. Now, there are some people who have a tremendous amount of traffic to their YouTube channel can get away with just simply putting the keyword in the first line and in the title. That's it. That's all they have to do. And I know of one guy who gets absolutely monster traffic, but he's got a very popular YouTube channel, and so he gets a lot of people simply going by referral, or he's posting he just posts such quality content that people want to see what he's writing or what he's videoing. But if you're brand new, you're just starting off, you might want to include a 200 or 300 word article below in the description, and also make sure that you put your link that you want people to go to, the primary link. You could have more than one link in your YouTube description, but you want to put the one you want the most for people to go to up at the very top of your description. Okay. Now, this is a controversial topic. There are some people who have YouTube channels and they spam the heck out of them. They post multiple copies of the same video. They just change it up a bit, and they will fill up their channel with hundreds, if not thousands, of similar videos. And the more sophisticated people are getting away with it, and the amateurs are getting caught, and they're losing their YouTube channel. You'll get a warning generally 3 times, and then the 3rd time you're out. So if you want to keep your YouTube channel, be aware that if you spam YouTube, YouTube is watching. They've got these little robots out there that are watching to see if people are doing funny things. So if you are running a business and you're wanting to do maybe local SEO, you're doing local marketing for businesses in your community, or you're planning to invest a lot of time and effort to create quality content, don't lose your YouTube channel by trying to take a shortcut thinking that if you post a whole bunch more links, it's going to get you there. Now, again, there are some people who do this. They're very effective with it, but just be aware that it's a gamble, and if you take the gamble, you could end up losing. Now, this is a bit controversial. There are some people out there that are doing this, what I'm about to tell you not to do, and they're very successful with it. And that is in taking your video and embedding it on tens of thousands of websites. They create these PBNs, these networks of blogs, and they post their videos on all of these websites. Now, the problem is all those links back to your video would suggest that probably your video must be a real good video. I mean, if 10,000 websites all linked to your video, wow, that's got to be pretty cool. But you know what? It's not so cool when YouTube sends their little robot out to look, and there's nobody watched your video. So it's on 10,000 websites, and nobody's watched your video. So that could end up costing you. Either you could get sandboxed where nobody ever gets your videos never show up on a search, or you could end up getting a violation against your YouTube channel, and you only get 3, and then your channel is shut down. A second thing that people do is they buy traffic, and that is where they will pay a company, a business, to have views. The problem is that Google and YouTube, Google owns YouTube. It knows when it's phony traffic. So now there is another service out there that you can get that will have real people actually taking a look at your videos, and that is far more safe. Now, there may be some exceptions out there, and if you're using one of those exceptions, then obviously this does not apply to you. But if you want to be safe and get ranking that's going to stick around for a while, and you're not going to lose your channel, you're not going to risk losing your channel, get real people looking at your video. Now, another way that you can do this is to actually pay for ads. You can go to YouTube, get an ad on your videos, hope promoting your video, and if you're having 30 clicks a week, wow, I mean 30 views a week, that's huge. That's going to give you some strong ranking juice. Now, the second thing you need to be concerned about is relevance. If you're marketing video games, if you're promoting video games, you want to make sure that you're posting your videos on a channel that's dedicated to video games. And also, when you're going to post them on a website, make sure that the website that you're posting them to is all about video games. If you're involved in gardening, posting videos on a gardening website is not going to do you any good. It's a complete mix match, and you're not going to get the results you need. So make sure that your channel, that your YouTube channel is you're posting videos that are specific to whatever that channel is about, and that you're then creating videos and posting them on websites that are specific to whatever it is you're marketing. If you take links from any of the Google properties and then direct them to your YouTube video, that's very powerful. If you had 10,000 links that have no authority, they're brand new websites, you're going to get very little juice from them, and it's going to make it look very suspicious to YouTube why you have all these websites linking. Now, there are people who are doing this and they're successful with it, and so for those people who are doing it and having great success, good on you, mate. you're doing it. But for the rest of the people out there, not so much. Now, what you can do is you can take your videos and link them together. So for example, if you had over the course of, say, 2 years, you put together 400 videos, just hypothetically, and you are daisy chaining them. You're connecting one. You put the link of one video onto the next video that you create, and you're daisy chaining them together. Maybe you have one video that you really want to promote that is going to be it's going to be your major video that's going to be selling your whatever it is you're trying to do, and you put a link from all of your other videos, the 400 videos, to that one single video. That's powerful. Again, these are links that are coming from YouTube. YouTube loves YouTube, but if you've got a no-name blog that you just created, taking it and posting it a link to your YouTube video, not doing you much good for your YouTube video. Google loves Google. YouTube loves YouTube. Google loves YouTube. And so if you're using their properties, you're going to have a whole lot more success. So hopefully this has been helpful. I want you to keep in mind that this is not a short-term strategy. This is a long-term strategy. If you're going to be using video, you want to commit to 2 to 3 years. But if you were able to generate $200 or $300 leads a week using video, and that's all you were doing, would it be worth it? My guess is it probably would. If you had 200 or 300 people taking a look at your products and services, you would have people signing up for your products and services, probably even when you're at the beach or when you're sleeping, because somebody's got to be awake somewhere around the world and they're watching your video. Okay, so I would encourage you to, be ethical. Don't spam your website. Build it properly, and be willing to take the time for it to grow. Now, if you don't know how to use social media with video and you want to, what I'll do is I'll include a link down below. It's a system that I use, and you can take your videos and put them on Twitter. Twitter is a very high authority site, very highly trusted site. Facebook, obviously, very highly trusted site. If you want to learn how to use these other social marketing sites to post your videos on, again, take a look down below. I'll put the link down there for you. And I wish you all the best with your marketing efforts. Now, if this is if you're brand new to this channel, make sure you click the subscribe button and also the bell, and I'll give you an alert each time I post a video. And if you would, give me a thumbs up if you thought it helped you. And I wish you all the best with your marketing efforts. You take care and make it a great day.